Over 115 years, Asian immigrants have gone through many changes, some negative, some positive. These events have led to the issues that Asian Americans face today. First, let's start off in 1850 when Chinese men and their families were recruited to the US for labor. However, later when the Panic of 1873 occurred, anti Chinese legislation and violence raged throughout the West. Even though laws weren't passed, the Americans felt so strongly on kicking Chinese immigrants out, as if they were taking their jobs when they really weren't, as they only represented 0.002% of the American population. Then came the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882. This was the law that practically kicked all Chinese out of the US, as populations dropped from 39,500 to only 10. The next one to be kicked out were the Japanese. In 1907, President Roosevelt made a unilateral decision to not let Japanese people in, also known as the Gentleman's Agreement. It wasn't passed by Congress, simply an agreement that Roosevelt created. The Koreans were affected by this too, as the Japanese had colonized Korea, and they were not welcome in their own home nor America. By 1924, an act that would impact all signed, known as the John Reed Act. All Asians except Filipino nationals were excluded by law, denied citizenships, prevented from marrying Caucasians, and from owning land.